Good morning. Good morning. My name is Robin, reporting live at 7:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Ontario, Canada. It's a Monday, folks, and I feel great. I feel great this Monday morning. I hope you do too, wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is. I hope your week started out well. And if it didn't, that's okay. At any point, we can change our perspective and shift our frame of reference. Maybe one to appreciate that we woke up. There are thousands and thousands of people in the world, maybe tens of thousands that didn't wake up on this Monday. So, what a blessing it is. If you have a job, a blessing again. If you've got a family or a home, there's so much to be grateful for. And I do love the idea of jumping on live, sharing the things we're grateful for, really shining a spotlight on what's working in our lives, and then use that momentum to keep moving forward and taking action. So, my name is Robin, reporting live from Ontario, Canada. So far, we got no one in the chat, and that's okay. There's something about this quiet point before the chat starts getting active that feels nice. I get to speak into existence what I want for my life. And I do feel that I'm on the right path, even though I don't know. I don't know where it's going to lead me, and I don't even know the how. I just know the what. And I want to continue to serve in this way using whatever things come naturally, I think. And for some reason, live streaming, I don't know if I can call it comes natural because I don't know what an unnatural live streamer would be. I just think that there's something here that's very energizing for me. I love it. I love connecting with people around the world and just sharing our perspectives and talking through things. Again, I don't know. I don't know where that goes, but I'm just going to trust my instinct. I'm going to trust my instinct that that's how I can add value. It costs me nothing to do this. Literally, it's just my time, which I do find valuable. Good morning. My name is Robin from Ontario, Canada. Hey, it's Monday morning here. Where are you in the world? Please do write your name in the comments if you're comfortable and write something that you're grateful for. Let's speak it out into existence. Let's put it out there. It's talking about what we want, talking about what we're grateful for. It makes a difference. There is something in our brain called the reticular activating system. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I love seeing them on my screen. Hey, Cal9176, another boring Yank stream about absolutely nothing. Cat9176. Good morning, Lauren. It's so nice to see you. Again, I was just sharing that a lot of times people they love to jump to conclusions. They'll listen to a live stream for 10 seconds and they think they know they know someone's intention. Hey, there's something smiling behind you, Fast Mode says. Matt says hi. Lauren, I've been thinking about you. I know that you had a visit with your partner. I hope it went well, but there was that video I shared to keep going, and I hope that you know that I'm rooting for you here, and I hope things are going well. And I was thinking about you, so I hope you had a lovely weekend. It's Monday morning at 7:44 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want, I could read your name in the comments and something that you're grateful for, or something that you want to speak out into existence. I do think it's important right now more than ever to talk about what we want. Oh, what is this? Let's see. Oh, I don't start work yet till 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's 7:44 a.m. Write down what you're grateful for. Lauren says, I appreciate you. It was nice, just a shame it had to end. Oh, your visit was nice, but it went by quickly. I know. I bet that's, it's too bad when it has to end, but maybe it makes it more exciting for the next time. Who knows? I love that you had that opportunity to see your partner. You cooked a nice meal. I'm sure it was beautiful. We've got the ham fish says, love your vibe, and I hope you're having a lovely day. And you are enough in this world spreading kindness. Isn't that beautiful? Yay, the ham fish. That's such a beautiful thing. Oh, great. Lauren says, I have 6 days with him next time. Yay, that's wonderful. Folks, thank you for that kind comment, the ham. I've never seen your handle here before, so it's nice to have you. This channel, we kind of just speak about the things that we want to put into existence, our hopes and dreams and goals. If there's something that you want said out loud, please do share it in the chat. Let's put it out there. When do we get an opportunity to talk about this stuff? At work, sometimes you're talking about work things, and then with family, you're talking about family stuff. And a lot of times we have less opportunity to speak about the things that kind of energize us. So this is a great place to do that. And Tara says, do you have advice to make it through a 12-hour shift? Oh, that's a long shift. I recognize your name. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, you know what? I think there's a handful of people that have lost their job recently and they would love the opportunity for a 12-hour shift. So if we can like reframe it that way, or really just go inwards, if it's a job that it depends on what your job is. If it's more physical, then you can go inwards in your mind while you're doing the routine stuff. You can visualize your future, think about what you want to do. When things start to manifest for you or work out for you. I think shifting the way we think about our jobs really helps. Like if we could be kind to everyone that we interact with, be very lighthearted, easy to get along with, think of our job as like, I don't know, creating something, even if it's not typically something that's creative. My job's not creative, but I'm still sending emails and having phone calls, and I can weave a little bit of myself in there. That's what I would recommend. But if anyone has a tip, please do share it. We've got Sevi says, are you a Mormon? No. And Sevi says, I am the god of hellfire and I bring you fire. Oh, well, I'm always cold. So a little fireplace, a little fire helps me because I am very cold all the time. So folks, again, if there's something that you want to speak out into existence, something that you're grateful for. Yeah, thanks, Legend. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Antares. Yeah, honestly, one thing I've noticed, because Monday mornings I used to feel like really blah sometimes, just thinking about all the things I had to get done. But I'm shifting my perspective now. I feel lucky. I woke up on a Monday, lots of people didn't. I have a job. I have the capabilities to handle my job the way I want and think whatever thoughts I want while I do my job. So why not think thoughts of like hope and prosperity and service and doing my best by any person that crosses my path, If you walk by someone on the sidewalk, you can give them a little smile, a little nod, say good morning to someone. Like, it's so easy to spread a little joy, and it's quite contagious. Are you Canadian? And Dali says, yes, I am. I am Canadian. My name is Robin, reporting live from Ontario, Canada. Sevi says, I'll answer properly. Just get on with the shift. I'm a realist, by the way. Well, listen, I think that there's so many different ways that we can approach life. And thank you for your feedback, by the way. This channel doesn't encourage people to all think the same. So I love different perspectives. I love that I can share my perspective, you could share yours, and hopefully the person reading it or viewing it gets to take the value from whichever comment that they need or morph them all in. I think it's important for us not to expect everyone to think like us. I think the world would be very boring if we were all carbon copies of each other who had the same experiences and the same ways of thinking. It would be very, very boring. So I love the idea of just, hey, you're a realist, get on with the shift and know that you're there and you got to do it. That's some good advice. Absolutely. We all have jobs to do and we have to do them. So are you morally corrupt? Sevi says. Sevi, I'm getting this vibe from you that's an interesting one. And no, I wouldn't say I'm morally corrupt at all. I think that I actually seek out opportunities to uplift and add value in someone's life in every single interaction I do. Emails, calls, live streams. I speak to hundreds of people a week. So let me see here. Jacob says, are you Italian? No, my name is Robin and I live in Ontario, Canada. It's 7:49 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sevi asks, do you live in quiet desperation? Sevi's an interesting one. I will always reply with love, despite whatever people write in the comments. I think that when people go through the comments and they're trying to sort of upset someone or trying to say hurtful things. And I'm not suggesting that you're doing that. I do think that those people are hurting. I think that truly happy people don't try to hurt others. If there's something that's annoying or something they come across online, they have the wherewithal to just move past it. They don't engage with things that upset them. So I do think sometimes people that are in a negative mindset, they seek out things to be annoyed by, and then they comment on how annoying it is when they have an opportunity or an option to move forward. So I think we have to ask ourselves these questions. Can you say I am a proud American citizen? So Jacob is a proud American citizen. Sevi says, come on, are you a psychologist? No, my name is Robin. This is a YouTube channel, folks, where I get to share my perspective and read other people's perspectives. I love reading people's names and hearing what they have to say, even the stuff that's maybe not the nicest. I've read some pretty mean stuff that people write about me right on the live stream, and I'll read it out loud. Nick Nolt, is it Nick Nolt? Says, are you Iranian? No, my name is Robin from Ontario, Canada. Sevi says, are you Russian intelligence? No, my name is Robin from Ontario, Canada. My mom was from Guyana and my dad was white Canadian. And here on this live stream, we get to read people's comments from wherever they are in the world, regardless of what they say. We give everybody a voice on this channel, even if opinions are different and perspectives are different. I think that's what makes the world interesting, folks, is meeting people that think like you. Let's see. Jacob's perspective is Mexicans are foreigners, Canadians are brothers. See, for me, then Pepsi says, are you Albanian? No, I'm Canadian. My name is Robin from Canada. I think that humans are our brothers and sisters. They really are. And maybe there's certain people that we don't get along with, but they're not cultural. I think to kind of lump people in these huge categories, we just take a whole nation and then we categorize them and then we judge them and we have a whole perception around them. I think that's a very limited perspective, from my opinion. Again, this is a YouTube channel, folks. I'm just sharing a perspective, right? I do believe, exactly, humans all together, Antara says. Absolutely. Dave says, hello. Yeah, folks. Listen, I think we all want the same things. We want financial freedom and prosperity. We want health. We want love. A lot of people want to serve and do something good in the world, leave something behind. Some people want families. It's all pretty basic, right? We got Guyanet. No, it's Guyanese, actually, Nick. Guyanese from Guyana, my mom is. Hey, Zoran says hi. Soskibidi says, I got stuffed in lockers. Oh, I hope that's not true. A lot of things happen. I don't know if you're a grown up, it's hard for me to tell, or if you're still going through that right now. These moments, these challenges that we go through, even the embarrassing ones or the tough ones or the ones that don't make sense, it's weird. Later on in life, it ends up making sense. And sometimes we could use those same challenges as stories to show resilience and overcome. So some of the hardest things I've ever been through, I feel like I use them as maybe just stories of how you make it through on the other side. Let's see. So I wish you well. And just remember, anyone that ever stuffs you in a locker, those people are hurting. But you got to stand up for yourself. Don't let anybody mistreat you, but don't let what other people's actions and words have an impact on your identity. That's what I would say. Dark TWB says, humans are definitely our brothers and sisters. Oh, I love that. Generalization is definitely one of the major flaws, yes, that we can do as humans. I love that. Dark TWB, you always bring a beautiful insight to the live streams. You're right. I think that when we generalize, that's what's happening in the world. And judgment, so much judgment. I've been in a live stream for 10 seconds and people already drop in like, hey, this is a Karen. What's it like in Karen neighborhood or something? And I'm thinking, like, if this person just gave me 30 seconds, they could either keep swiping or they would see like, hey, this chick's not that bad. She's not that bad. So generalization, very quick to judge, very quick to point our fingers. We feel like we have to have an opinion on everything. I agree with you. That is a major flaw of humanity. So this platform allows me to talk about that here with you and hear your perspective, read your name, like Dark TWB. If you were comfortable, I'd love to say your real name out loud. It's a beautiful statement you've written. Hey, Jacob put a bunch of flags in there. I can't see them all. Let's see. Dave says, I like Dixon cider. Oh, you do, eh? My husband loves that as well. Let's see. Is it Pepsi or Peps? Did you get to see Nick Sand Lab bust on the news? 1996. Oh, gosh, no. Admittedly, I'm not a huge fan of watching the news very often. So, Soul Skibbity says, you hella bad though. You definitely pulled all the gym. Oh, excuse me. You hella bad though. You definitely pulled all the guys in high school. Oh, you're so cute. You know what? A majority of my friends in high school were male. I found that I got along really well with males. They were easygoing. Um, Sometimes, I don't know, I'm not going to say that. That's a terrible thing to say. I take it back. I'm just telling you what my experience was. I have, one or two good friends in high school. I have one that's still my friend today, and I'm 45 years old. I met him in high school. He's still my boy today. He's been to my wedding. I saw him a couple months ago. Like, he knows my husband. He's a cool, cool dude. So, but I had some challenges in high school too, folks. Nick Nolte says, life's tough right now. Absolutely, Nick. And that's why I like these live streams, because I do feel like it's important for us to focus on what is working in our lives. What is working? Like, are you healthy? Do you have capabilities to go for a walk? Can you buy your groceries? Can we upgrade our skill set so we could become more valuable and make more money? That's the only thing. I can't complain about the prices of food and the prices to buy. And I didn't go on a trip again this year, 2 years in a row for March break. I can't complain about that. All I can do is make myself more valuable so I earn more money. That's it. So I would encourage you to use the resources you have, the library, it's free, the internet, be mindful of the content that we're watching, and we can actually choose to increase our communication skills. I heard a statistic, and Google it or research it, that if you can increase your communication skills, you can get paid up to 40% more because you just come across more valuable just through communication. So, marketing, communication, all those subjects, AI, programming, if that's your thing, like, learn as much as you can, Nick. Absolutely. Let's see. Is it Dude 1694 says UZI. I don't know what that means. Life's tough, Nick says. UZ Dorman. I don't know what that means. English says humans hurt a lot. The closed ones. Yeah, absolutely. I feel one thing that's keeping me going right now is that I do have a sense of hope for the future. And I do have a sense that I can control what happens in my life. And again, it's through learning and making myself more valuable, understanding my job better. Just, it's all on me. I think that my life is going to go exactly the way that I direct it to go. And there's a lot of things we can't control in life, but we do control how we react to it, right? So some people are abused when they're younger and then they grow up to be abusers, and other people grow up to be so loving because they don't ever want to do that to somebody else. So it's up to us, guys. It's up to us. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? I hope I'm not in backlog. I got about 1 minute left before I go to my real job. Jacob says, I'm a nationalist, so I want America to be nationalist and big, and Canada is 100% in our interest. Okay, listen, you have every right to feel the way you feel. How can I sit on this channel and tell you that, we should all respect each other's perspectives and see that we have different viewpoints and then judge you for your viewpoint? That'd be awful. You have every right to feel the way you do. I would only encourage people to think bigger, think evolution, think what you can do today to make your life better. Sometimes we start thinking these grand things that we have no control over, but we've got control over our own life. Hey, Michelle, I haven't seen your name before. Or is it Michael or Michele? You said, hi, I wanted to share to you some bad news from me this week. My right leg got amputated yesterday. I fought in the Donbass last February in the Ukraine. Oh my goodness. Well, we are rooting for you to heal properly, to find the healing, and that's really tough. That's really, really tough. But again, there are ways that you can stay strong. It's going to feel crappy for a bit, and that's okay. That's normal. You're going to get used to it, but just find that light and figure out what you can do to stay strong. You still have your whole life ahead of you. And there's a lot of people I've met too that have done some really amazing things after they were in real hardship. So we're all rooting for you. Let's see. I appreciate you. Let's see. Dark says, finally got, oh, To Catch a Scream, but I see posts on my recommendation page all the time. I appreciate your perseverance and openness to negativity. Absolutely. Thank you, folks. Oh, my name is Theo. Dark, are you Greek? Theo. James Bradley. Hey, baby, looking good all the way from England. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Too much close friend is dangerous to the couple. Okay, guys, library is extinct. Oh my God, I go to the library every week. I go to the library every week. Communication's interesting. How old are you? I'm 46. Oh my gosh, I'm actually a law student in the UK. Free programming. Ah, they invest in people's growth. That's amazing. Accelerate technology. I gotta go to my real job. I'm glad you're here. I wish you all the best. Honestly, I wish you hope, prosperity, love, all that good stuff. Thank you, Lauren. I'm glad you're still here. You have a great day too. I look forward to seeing you.